What's up, crypto family? This fam, how are you doing today? Let me know in the comments down below. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Woo Tuesday here in Central Europe, guys. Cloudy, warmy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and what I am seeing here on the screen, guys. Oh yes, the volume is keep rising for Milady, guys. 5.8 million. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have development team back, guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope, you've been ready for something like that nothing is gonna happen today. You know what I'm saying, guys? Dev team is still silent, man. And what is going on? What is going on, guys? It's still hope, guys. I'm telling you. The hope is staying alive for the entire, autumn season. Don't get me wrong. The hope is still, is still here. It's just like, the picture was too obvious, it was too obvious for today's date. It would make sense for them to return, because of the 999 number, guys, based on the Fibonacci creation on the Vitalik's picture, man. It would make sense, guys, for them to return today, but unfortunately, guys, they are still not back, guys. You know what I'm saying? But Milady did bump, quite a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Milady is at 31 level, and what can I see here on the one daily charts is a little cup and big handle formation. So what does that mean, man? Is the 3-0 level done? Will we stay at 31 level, guys, and continue with this rise? I mean, we are still in the consolidation range. On a 1 monthly, you can see that we are nowhere close to the breakout. But I would dare to say, man, that ever since the 2nd of September, guys, we are going slightly back to the upside, but we are far from breaking the the 3-4 resistance, guys. We are, of course Milady can break the resistances easily because it's a micro cap, but man, currently, guys, it looks like the whales are manipulating the price still. So Milady is not pumping like it should for this kind of volume. It's pretty obvious, guys. This kind of volume should put Milady, back to the 50s, guys. I mean, or even further. This kind of volume is not normal for a micro cap unless the whales manipulating. Whales are manipulating the price, ladies and gentlemen. But just stay patient, man. It's still the good, price. I mean, it's still the good entry point, guys. If you are not in yet, guys, I mean, if you are waiting on the sidelines, man, you should jump. You should jump in right now. This is not the financial advice, but I'm telling you, man, before the FOMC meeting, you should be ready. You should be ready, guys. we've been prepared for the boring first half of the month of September, guys. It looks like it is, it's just like the entire August, it's nothing crazy going on. Like, of course we can see some pumps, but these are peanuts, guys. These are peanuts, guys, and I just want you to be prepared for the biggest, alt season and meme season ever. It's gonna happen for multiple memes, and you better be at the right ones. Guys, let's compare again the volume with different memes today. You can see Milady is still far beyond everyone else here on the list. These memes, man, they are all below 100 million of a market cap, guys. So all these memes are micro caps, and I believe all those 4 memes, man, will rally really hard. But Milady will rally the most. She will dominate because her volume is, usually above them all. Milady's volume is usually above them all, guys. And that means that in the true, meme season, that's only gonna increase for Milady. When retail investors, new investors, come in, that's only gonna increase for Milady, man. And we already have the whales supporting the project. We already have, the Web3 institutions in Milady like in no other memes. So, like, there's no way, man. There's no way that, any other meme in this, in this list can outperform Milady in the next bull season, in the next meme season. This is gonna be something else. You can see, man. Yes, Cock-Inu, man, 4.4. It's kind of impressive, and Cock-Inu, guys, has, as you can see, 69 trillion only of circulating supply. So that's why, man, I've decided to put more money into Cock-Inu than Doge on Mars, because when it comes to Ethereum, I'm already in Milady. Milady is my biggest back, so I don't need 2 memes, like, for 2 memes to go crazy on both memes, guys, on the same blockchain. I don't need that, guys. But Cock-Inu being on Avalanche, guys, Avalanche has also a lot of potential, guys, for this cycle. So, and the Cock-Inu's volume is impressive, man. It's impressive too. And Cock-Inu compared to Doge on Mars is, it's less popular. It's less popular, guys, but still a lot more popular than Milady. And isn't it interesting how Milady, with being, it's probably even less popular than Crow with Knife. I mean, this community of Crow with Knife is everywhere. It's everywhere, guys. But like, low-key, I believe even Crow with Knife community is more popular than us. I mean, and isn't it ironic how we, the less popular guys, the less popular community, having like, the most volume in the micro, in the micro space of memes. I mean, yeah, this is something else. Of course we have, like 4 communities, but we are all thriving for the same queen of meme, guys, on Ethereum. We are all enthusiasts of Milady. So, we have so many catalysts to be the biggest meme, to surpass Pepe and Shiba Inu this cycle. We have so many catalysts, guys. and we have support from Elon Musk, we have support from, you know, Vitalik Buterin, you know, like we have DWF Labs investing in, you know, like Murad has even said, you know, that that Milady will take over the punks, you know. This of course goes for the Milady NFT maker, but you know, again guys, we are all Milady, you know. and Milady loves us, man. It's crazy, you know. It's gonna impact our project too, you know, like we are the original Milady cult, and everyone who is holding other Miladies, guys, they will flock into our project too, guys. Trust me on this one, especially after the Binance listing. After the Binance listing, man, expect, you know, all of these, you know, cultists, you know, NFT enthusiasts of Milady, you know, XRP Milady enthusiasts, guys, they will all flock into the OG Milady, guys, right after the Binance listing, you know, because most people are there. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go to some macro, let's see what's going on Etherscan. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, 26,486. This is the new all-time high of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what will you say about that? We have at least 4 holders, guys, 4 new investors still in plus. Of course, I believe the all-time high, man, no, I believe the all-time high of the day is even bigger. It's probably something like 488. But as you can see, we are still having more holders than yesterday, guys. This is really amazing to see. So we have gained, you know, like 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 holders again, you know, in the market like that, you know, in a sad, pathetic, you know, boring market like that, we are still gaining the new holders. You know, this is something else. This is something that that wasn't happening, guys, back in the day, back in 2023, man. You know, like every time we've dumped in 2023, we've also be losing, guys. We've also be losing the holders. But this time is different, man. You know, 2 years forward, guys, it's so different. Like, people, you know, just don't care about the price that much anymore. They are just coming in, you know. I'm making that effect, you know. Of course they see the Vitalik embracing Milady. Of course they see the website of Milady. They see the roadmap. They see, you know, how many things Milady has in store, you know, for the future. So yes, they are joining, guys, despite the boring price action. But let's see what's going on with the top wallets today, guys. I don't see any changes here on the top 10. So let's scroll down what's going on with BitGet today. You can see BitGet is buying more. They have $3,000 more in Milady. This is really nice to see. Binance, you know, Binance's first wallet is buying today too. You know, they have flocked $4,000 more, you know, into Milady. Really, really nice to see. BinchX is also buying today. You know, they have 104K, guys, today. So around $1,000 more than yesterday. You know, this is amazing. Let's continue. What else can we see here? BitTrue, guys, and L-Bank. L-Bank still has 45K. and BitTrue is at 43k. So I believe BitTrue has bought $1,000 more since yesterday, but Elbank, guys, is chilling at 45k, guys, for 2 days right now. So this is really impressive, man. I'm telling you, they know something for sure. And then we have this Crypto.com daily trade, wallet, guys. They have sold something like 4k. But you need to understand, guys, this is the daily trading wallet, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because, what's the most important to see from Crypto.com is, their first wallet and the second wallet, on the top 10. Because, of course, Crypto.com, man, is the most bullish, top tier exchange, when it comes to this project. So yes, Crypto.com, it's only because this is the daily trading wallet and Milady, has been rising today, so it makes sense that they will take some profits out with this wallet. And for the end, you can see Binance's second wallet, guys. They are also buying with this one today, 31k. So they've added, guys, additional $1,000, into this wallet, guys. And that's it when it comes to Milady today, ladies and gentlemen. Everything looks so bullish, everything looks so, so greenish flag, like nothing red about this project, guys. It's insane. And volume, man, volume is keep rising. You can see 5.88 million, man. Wow. But let's see some macro today. Bitcoin archive is first. President Trump calls for 50, 75, maybe 100 BPS rate cuts, for the 17th. Wow. I mean, it should work, man. It should work for this month, especially because of the high, jobless report, man. It should work. They should cut the rates this month, I'm telling you, guys. Cointelegraph, Standard Chartered now expects the Fed to cut rates by 50 basis points next week after weak US jobs data. That's right, man. That's right. So, Jerome, too late, pal. Will have no chance anymore. This is crazy. Luxury travel brand Sea Dream Yacht Club now accepts Bitcoin for payments on its 325,000 voyages. So these are the yachts, guys. This is huge, guys. Like we have what? We have the Emirates already, we have Tesla, we have Ferrari, and now, even the Yacht Club. Come on, man. Come on, man. Adoption is happening in real time. Tom Lee is next. He just bought another 8,001 ETH worth of 31 million of dollars, guys. Come on. Come on, Tom Lee is frequently bullish on ETH. Just like Michael Saylor is on Bitcoin, guys. It's crazy. And that's pretty much it for today. What will you say about today's market? It's getting red again, Earlier today we were at the green, guys. But right now, man, we are back at red. But nothing crazy is going on. This is still giving me the, just the August vibe. It's just the August vibe, guys. So stay patient, guys. Keep buying, guys. Keep buying before the FOMC meeting, man. You have the time still. And that's it. I love you all so much, guys. You know, like, share and subscribe. And I will most certainly see you in the next one.